Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. Scarle Yonaguni, if you know what I mean, is living up to her name. Push through my cervix to the ribcage, please. Save me, Megane Sephiroth, save me. She's thirsting. She's thirsty, boy. She's thirsty. It's a little bit of a thing, you know. It's Scarle. I do like the way that she is very true to herself. She doesn't lie for self-image or anything like that. The people who are her fans will have it no other way. Sometimes, for some people, when they thirst over people like this, you can get haters, and she probably still does. But I do personally like that she is very true to herself. It's something that not even I can do. I can't be that true to myself. Just be honest with you. I can't be that true to myself, especially not on main. Especially not on main. So I do admire that part of her, and I do respect that part of her. He says, I deletes. Mare-san will never know. And of course, you sure about that? Of course, her fans have decided to take it upon themselves to screw Scarle over. Of course, joking a bit, but to make sure her words are never lost. Listen, he has good material on the hub. Oh dear lordy. If you delete, Mare-san will never know. Of course, but there's always somebody who caught it right on time and was like, huh, this is interesting. Let me save it just in case. And that's exactly what they did. I love when a VTuber community can do this. Yes, Scarle is part of a company that I don't like. It's a company itself I don't like. So that doesn't mean I won't support the VTubers in a way that I can, that I won't show these things. This is my way of showing a little bit of support. And I also get hate for it, because people are like, oh my god, you're stealing from this, you're blah blah blah, why are you talking about her? If you don't like Nijisanji, you're a hypocrite, etc. These are people. These are human beings. Yes, I will criticize human beings that make mistakes. Absolutely, I will. Just like I get criticized all the time when I make mistakes. Holy crap, have I made a lot of them. But I will not blame a VTuber for being a part of an agency that I don't like. It is their agency. They're staying in there, especially Scarle, I believe, in my personal opinion. She's staying in there because her community is there. Because she has created a nice, warm, welcoming, and very cursed community in some cases, you know, cursed in the best way, not cursed in a bad way. It's just, it's her own community. Her own personality has brought those people there. She stayed out of a lot of the drama that we see everywhere else. So I would like to say, keep going at it, keep doing what you're doing, keep enjoying your community, and don't ever stop being yourself. Ginga Alice is someone who has been around for a very long time. They have been around since around 2018. They've been working hard, doing everything they can to enjoy themselves, but it has gotten to the point where they are moving on. The important notice that we have here is Ginga Alice will be completing their invasion of Earth, and their final live performance will be on Saturday, August 2nd. So it is not an immediate leave, it is not an immediate graduation. This is preparing the community for their departure, which again is on August 2nd. They did a live stream here, and also before the live stream, I am going to show you the notice of what they have here. Announcement of completion of Galaxy Alice's Earth invasion. Thank you very much for your continued support of Ginga Alice. Ginga Alice will end their live performance on Ikebukuro Humax Cinemas. I don't know why I said it that way. On Saturday, August 2nd. We will complete our invasion of Earth. May 2025 will mark the 7th year since the project began. In very small letters, which of course is thanks to the way it gets translated. I apologize for that. I am going to actually read it for you. So we would like to express our sincere gratitude to the people of Earth who have supported Ginga Alice for the past 7 years. Also, in holding the last live performance, we have decided to carry out crowdfunding. For more details, please check out the live report and video. We ask that you refrain from contacting Ginga Alice herself or making any slander regarding the matter. We will do our best to provide a fun time that is typically Galaxy Alice until our last live performance. So we appreciate your continued support. And it says Cats Together, which I guess is the translation of the agency. There we go. And here we go. Ginga Alice is right here. This is where she's saying what she needs to say.
あ、よかった、聞こえた？ 日はお忙しい中お時間を作って生配信さんにお越しくださり
So yeah, she's thanking people for the
Ginga Alice
stream.
は地球人類さんを幸福にするという目的を持って地球にやってきたんですけど、今回地球侵略完了ですという指令が下ったからです。
Nice. She's keeping with the kayfabe. She's saying, you know, they came here with the desire to make everyone on Earth happy, and they have been notified that their invasion of Earth is complete, and they will have to leave.
アリスは地球から旅立つことになりました。
So yeah, that's where she mentions everything that's going on, and of course the big announcement at the end. That is basically it started with this, and it ends with this. It ends with it ends with the same way it starts. And of course she mentions the crowdfunding here as well.
知ってた？すっごい重たい宇宙人なんですけど、皆さんお一人お一人のことを誰よりも見てるっていう自信があります。もう怖いくらい。侵略をスタートしてから。
So yeah, she goes through this to pretty much try to ease the pain of a lot of people that are realizing that she's going to be leaving. That it's not an immediate leave, but she does have her orders to leave Earth because, you know, from the person up top, it's like you've done your work, you've done everything you needed to do. The invasion of Earth has been completed. Thank you for your work. You may leave now. You may go on and do what you want to do, which is a good way to keep the kayfabe. It's good. She didn't break the kayfabe. She kept it going. She kept the lore going. This is the best way to do it. And I'm glad that she enjoyed herself. I'm glad that for these 7 years, she was a part of the community and that she made people smile because she absolutely did. It is always sad for me seeing and reporting on people leaving because what it means is that the community will no longer have their Oshi. The community will not have that person to watch. A community will be shut down and a community will be lost. And that is always a shame. Yes, the person behind it will always be there, but it's not the same. It is not your Oshi anymore. It is not that person that was there, that personality that was there. That personality, that creation, that character was your Oshi. Even if the voice actor behind it goes and does other things, that person is your Oshi. It's a thing that happens. It's the way that I felt about people like Kiryu Koko and others who have left. So I definitely understand that, and it is a time to mourn for the people who are losing their Oshi. And one last thing to make this even a little bit longer is that, yes, remember crowdfunding? This is their video that they were doing about crowdfunding. If they reach 5,000 yen, they're going to have, you know, a couple of things there. A thank you. For 10,000 yen donations, like if you do 5,000 yen donations, you get those things. 10,000 yen donations, you get a credit at the final concert, the final thing, the final production that they have. At 13,000 yen, you get a ticket to it, the credit, the thank you card, that type of thing. 15,000 yen, you get a, I guess, a DVD of it. You get a keychain, you get those types of things. And then you get also, of course, 20,000 yen, which is somewhere around 150 bucks. You get all these things here, credits. You get all the things that were mentioned before. And you get, you know, the, I guess, digital as well for TV and for Android or other type of phones. 50,000 yen, you get, you know, go to the Discord and all these other things. For the crowdfunding goals, you get all these other things. You get, you know, stickers, everything else for 100,000 yen, which is somewhere around 900 bucks, 800 to 900 bucks. You get all these things here. So these are all the donations that you can do. And that is something that, of course, is a wonderful thing that they're doing as an extra part. Akugaki Koa, the trilingual little demon from Brave Group's idol, in this case, is having a big announcement. They did have a big announcement. It scared people because this big announcement here is always, you know, in this case, it's white text on black background. Usually it's black text on white background. Although, in this case, it was not a bad announcement. They went on to their stream and they just, you know, went on and had their message there. Let me see if I can get to you where they're actually gonna have it. That's their intro here. And
I'm excited. I used to be anxious about this, but it's like I turned it around. I just turned it around and now it's excitement. It's so weird. It doesn't even fit together, Aku.
She's having a whole new visual look. New visuals.
What the hell is
on April 12th. So it's going to be on April 12th. And of course, he says here it started here. And Idol themselves has announced that Akugaki Koa, brand new look for a brand new era. Koa new visuals debut. So it's basically, by new visuals, they mean, you know, new way of looking at maybe the same old outfit. Since they're not saying outfit debut, they're not saying updated outfit or 2.0 or anything like that. It looks like they are revamping the look of her. And here you go. Here's a little bit of that little teaser that they have here. It is, of course, going to be live in 4 days. The full live is going to be here in 4 days on the 12th. 4 days as of me doing this. Actually, by the time you watch it, it's probably going to be 3 days. But it's going to be April 12th. However long that is, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day from whenever you watch this, it is going to be on April 12th. So I do appreciate you guys being here as always. And I do hope that you enjoy Akugaki Koa's new visuals. V4Mirai, a agency under the tutelage of Brave Group, the management group, is having something new for you guys today. What am I talking about? Well, one of the things that they're having is absolutely something big, which is an anniversary concert. Lunalia, which has Nova E, Alias, Rem, and Witch, and the Witch as well here. They're all going to be there. And the ID numbers are all there, of course. We are going to be taking a look at also that April 13th, 2 p.m. PDT is when the concert is going to be happening, as far as I know, as well as them having some merch. The merch is always there. The merch is always omnipresent because, of course, anytime that you have a big, fun moment like this, you're going to have some merch going on there. So they do have something nice. They do have mascot plushes for each and every one of them, which is nice. A B2 tapestry, and as well as signed photo cards. Those are the usual things. People are like, oh my goodness, it's stale, it's stale, it's stale. That's what they know will sell. It's very scary to make new things when you don't know if they'll sell. So they know that this will absolutely sell because it's sold before, so they're going to keep at it. And of course, Lunalia is this generation there, as you can see. And of course, they're all amazing. I've seen every single one of them. They're all absolutely amazing and very, very glad to see that they're all having fun. Kana Yanagi is a VTuber who recently, well, I think it was the last couple of months or so, within the last couple of months, had done a donathon. She did a donathon which had some goals and things like that. And here we go. Some of the donathon reward goals was the Dakimakura and things like that. Donathon rewards for Kana Yanagi are available on the store. Basically, that she would create a Dakimakura. She would create certain things for that. And, you know, that kind of thing. It's, that is nice. And of course, as you can see here, you got the spin camo. You have the Dakimakura, which of course is going to be a little bit of a sexy Dakimakura. It's more of a laying down Dakimakura. It isn't showing her ass. It isn't showing her boobs or anything like that. It's just a regular Dakimakura. And of course, I think this is because of the fact that Kana Yanagi wants it to be more that way. I mean, there's a place for the sexy Dakimakura, of course. There's always a place for that because that has its own market. There's also a place for the more with subdued, I think you would call it, the more subdued Dakimakuras, which are ones like this one. And I'm pretty sure this is, it can be flipped inside out to get the other one, if it is what I think it is. Oh no, it's one side and the other side. It's one side and the other side. But yeah, here you go. Order within the first 48 hours and get $5 off. 48 hours is going to end on the 8th. We actually ordered 20 of the Dakis ahead of time, so a few people that order just the Daki will get it shipped out immediately. And of course, the link for it is here. This is Kana Yanagi stuff. And of course, $40 pre-order and $75 pre-order for a Dakimakura since it's filled. And, you know, it's a pillow. It comes to you filled up as a pillow, I believe. It is, because it's a full body pillow. It's not just the sleeve, the Dakimakura sleeve, where you would find a long body pillow and put the Dakimakura cover over it. I believe it is the actual full Dakimakura. Printed in bright, vivid colors, printed on 2-wave tricot for maximum softness. Cover only. Oh, it is a cover only. So it is a cover only. My bad. Cover only. And it is $75. Still, if you look at other Dakimakuras from other popular creators, it's about the same price. It's about the right price. And Kawa can build it at scale. So they definitely have partners that can build it at scale. Also, remember, one thing I have to mention, it always has to be mentioned, if you are in the US, this may be a little bit more expensive with tariffs. You can find it out in the usually when you check out, you find out that there's a little bit of extra 10% put on by tariffs. They mark it as tariffs, so unfortunately, yeah, it may be a little bit more expensive. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? Because I want it to be a positive space. A space where we will not hurt each other. Instead of, doing that, we will help each other up, build each other up. Yes, I do have news that is negative in some cases, but I do not want this to be a negative part of my stuff. So we're building it up, and here's Brielle Foxfire for this one. We are going to be going over some of her content and giving you an idea of who she is. Here we go. We have the one and only Hellfire Fox VTuber, Brielle Foxfire, living in double life. Let's take a look at some of her clips. One of her most recent clips, Mission Failed Successfully. I can definitely relate to that because that happens a lot with me. I fail successfully.
We're just lowering the pity. Okay, I wonder who's this. I know it's not Trigger. I know it's not Trigger. What the fuck?
Yeah, it is. It is. They failed successfully.
No, baby. What? What? Huh? Huh? I could have sworn I'm gonna fail the 50-50.
Well, mission failed successfully. They didn't fail it. They definitely didn't fail it. So that is good news. I never have this type of luck, so I'm very glad when people do have this type of luck. That's why I don't play gachas. I don't play gachas because I never have this luck. Whether it be free gachas or not, I never have this luck at all. So yeah, here we go. This is their YouTube side where they have a lot of their VODs. As I've always said, and I always will say, YouTube is a good place to have your VODs because Twitch, unless you are a partner or you are a upper tier in Twitch, they do not save your VODs for very long. They save it maybe, like for me, 7 days max because I'm an affiliate. If you're a partner or, a little bit higher level partner, they can do it for up to 30 days. If you like Twitch Turbo or that kind of stuff, I think you can do up to 30 days. For me, it's been 7 days. So I do have my videos on Twitch, my VODs on Twitch and on YouTube. So here is her YouTube channel. I'm going to have that in the description down below. So thank you so much, Brielle. I hope that this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.